Pam, what's up? Carl. Just dealing with this fat cat. What are you doing? He's got this swollen, like, lymph node under his jaw here. I think I need to take him to the vet. Probably have to take him tomorrow or something. What, Carl? He just ain't gonna leave me alone. I think probably some antibiotics would fix it, but I don't have any. Cause I had to take Bean to the vet too. Carl, quit rubbing your noggin, dude. Alright, as long as he doesn't sit on my keyboard, I can work around it. Well, no, I had some stuff from the vet. From when I took Bean, he had like a scratch in his eye and it got infected. So I took him and then he got some shots and stuff. But yeah. Alright. We got some pop punk chops here. Let me throw this MIDI stuff down here onto the track. on to the track. Let's go here. We're going to switch some of the stuff up, but for now, it's good where it is. But most likely, wait, is that the right one? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And then it goes into the verse, which is over here. Bring that. So right now we have about close to a minute, sort of basically like an intro mixed with the verse. So we have like the intro, main riff of the song going into the verse, which is good. Getting that catchy intro is the hardest part when writing the pop punk stuff. Honestly, it probably wouldn't be too bad of an idea just to get some stuff double tracked now, just to get a feel for how it sounds. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and tune up and do that. I need to change the strings on this guitar so bad. They're so dead. They're very close to dead. I'll put it to you that way. Like when you don't change your... I've just been lazy because in order to swap the ones that I want on this guitar, I would need to go buy some, which probably isn't that bad of an idea. But also, I'm just kind of lazy when it comes to the strings because I always buy so many packs and then I just run through them and then I'm like, damn it. Oh no, we are going to have a problem here. I can't get that to go down anymore. And I can't get that to go down anymore either. I guess I could undo the top here. I don't necessarily need this guitar. Should I grab the PRS? Let's see how that sounds with what we have. Let's try that guitar. Let's grab the PRS. Yeah. In order to get this tuned, I need to, well actually, it's already balanced where it needs to go. Okay. I'm going to change, watch this, check this out. And to keep you guys going, I'm going to show you the song that we were working on last time. Here's the song that we were working on last time. Soda Man Roblox, what's up? The ironic dab. Could never go wrong with the ironic dab. Okay, check this out. So my Floyd Rose guitar right now is out of tune, okay? And the problem is the fine tuners are all the way up. In theory, okay, let's be clear. This guitar, the springs in the back are already tensioned for this tuning. Therefore, I should not have to block the bridge. So I should be able to undo these the string blockers here at the top, the locking part, and I should be able to do this, tune it regular up here, and it will remain balanced down here. So if not, then I screwed up bad. But the good thing is that I have plenty of other guitars to switch to, which this might have just been assigned to, play the PRS. I don't ever play the PRS, so it wouldn't be a bad thing to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and take these off. I got 2 of them off. Let's get this third one off. How's everybody doing? By the way, we are doing, is it the truss rod? No, it is the locking, the neck lock. It's the, I don't know why I can't think of the name of it right now. I'm like half retarded or something. Okay, so we got these off of here. So in theory, I should just be able to put these fine tuners where I want them here. It will obviously bring the guitar majorly out of tune, which most likely it already is. Don't buy Floyd Roses, guys. Unless you genuinely need it for what you're playing, don't buy a Floyd Rose. They're the best thing in the world if it is what you need. Like for playing metal and stuff like that. Okay, so let's check the tuning. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, we'll turn that on. Alright, so you guys want to hear how bad it is? Okay, so in theory, again, we gotta say this a million times. In theory, I should just be able to tune these up, lock it, and then it should still be balanced. The whole thing, it's a teeter-totter. You are it is a balancing act. What you are doing with the tuning pegs here. But then again, okay, that's what I'm talking about. I think this is working. So we'll just get these tuned up, lock them back on there, fine tune it with the fine tuners, and then we're good. We're going to start writing some pop punk riffs. Alright, don't really want that to go any freaking farther there. Oh, that's right. This needs to be G sharp. What am I doing? I'm so scared right now. I've never done this. I've always blocked the bridge off. What the fuck? Alright, that should be good enough. With Floyd Rose guitars, good enough is not good enough. Just to let you guys know this. The worst thing you can do is have a Floyd Rose and say, yep, that's good enough. Okay, so let's lock these on there. Which, by the way, you don't ever have to tighten your Floyd Rose locking bridge locker ever super tight. She's basically in tune. Okay. I'll unmute it so you guys can hear. Now, obviously, there are some parts of it that need tuned up with the fine tuners, but that is fine with me. Okay, that's all good. This guitar is getting very, very close to needing like a setup, like intonation and stuff. So let's go for it. Okay. There's something within these three. It's this. Something. It's our G string. Yep. That should have us good though. Alright, that worked out. Now, since that worked out, I do want to test one thing. I want to test this guitar tone with my PRS guitar. By the way, you guys, this song is going to be an absolute banger. And Hayden was supposed to come over yesterday. I think he got busy, I got busy, whatever. But either way, so now we're going to be that song that I just showed you guys is going to be a new Trash Surfer song. Alright, now let's test out this tone. Let's test out this tone with these drums that we have pulled up here. Alright, cool. I think that sounds good. And we actually used to use this guitar when we were writing pop punk stuff when I first started live streaming. So when I first started live streaming and I was doing a lot of thrash metal, a lot of skate punk and pop punk related stuff, I used this guitar a lot for the pop punk stuff, just to have something different to look at, but also to have a different sound with just the way that it sounds with the different plug-in and the pickups. Because I will say I'm not big on pickups change your tone, but these have this like sort of warm, sort of fuzziness to them with like a little bit of the crispy. I sound like I'm describing food, but it really does have like this high-end crispy sheen to it where it sounds very good. All right, let's double check that tuning, and then let's double track the guitars and get a good demo. We need a good little demo to see how this will sound. Also, if you guys are just tuning in on TikTok, Twitch, wherever you might be tuning in at, consider following or subscribing, because I am doing a pedal giveaway. So pedal giveaway at 5,000 subscribers here on YouTube. If you would like to enter, all you have to do is subscribe and tap the bell. Join the Discord if you would like to be notified about certain things. And also just share your stuff, share your gear, ask questions. It's a good safe space. If you have any audio engineer questions, guitar questions, anything like that, we got all types of cool people in there. With that said, all right, let's do it. How we doing, my YouTube people? How my YouTube peeps doing? If you're over on YouTube right now, don't forget to like this video. Shoot your boy a like, and let's see what we can get here. All right, let's go ahead and play through these drums and start double tracking. Oh. That's what we have so far. So basically, our catchy intro riff, our and our verse, which isn't a bad start. It's not a bad start because when writing this pop punk stuff, it's not necessarily about the riff. It's about everything coming together. The bass with the guitar, the leads with the guitar, the bass with the drums, the vocals with everything, really. So everything has to sort of blend and feel as if you're it's one sound. Because most pop punk listeners, depending on what type of pop punk, more modern pop punk, you want a glued sound. So you want all of it to sort of sound like it's together. And you don't want really one specific instrument to stick out beyond the rest, which I don't really like. I think that's a little too sterile. When you have the word punk in your name of your genre, you should definitely have some bass and guitars going crazy, little raspiness in the voice, whether or not you're doing whiny vocals or not. The drums should be fast, so I like that type of pop punk. Yo. All right, let's do it. Let's do the little intro lick. I think I want to do it like this. So let's solidify that. You know what I mean? So let's do that. Let's record. We'll do the left pan guitar first. So you're only going to hear that out of the left side, unless you're listening on a mono source. Ooh! Alright, let's fix that. Again, if you're just joining in, we are doing a pedal giveaway. I've got this pedal here that I will be giving away when I hit 5,000 here on YouTube. So if you are interested in that, go to YouTube, Cody's Guitarded, and check that out. Join the Discord for any questions. And what am I trying to do here? We can do that, but we also need to do... Oh, yeah, we need to change this. Count before measures. Turn up that a little bit. And we're good. All right, so left pan guitar. We're going to go ahead and start recording. I don't know if I like that as the last note, but it's good enough for now. It feels so quiet. I'm using a Neural DSP. I'm using the Tim Henson plugin. Yes, I'm using the Tim Henson the X. Yeah, the Tim Henson X from Neural DSP. I love this one for pop punk. This is my favorite one to use for pop punk, by the way. So if you are writing a lot of pop punk, this is definitely the go-to. It is for sure the one to use for that, for sure. Okay, now let's do the right pan guitar. Ooh, not bad. That sounds cool, right? That sounds really cool with the double guitars. Like, let's hear that back. I do want to switch the drums up to do something that matches, that gives that impact there where it hits. But good enough for now. For now, it is good. We got to get the ideas out to keep the creativeness going. All right. So this is the easy part. This is literally just the open chords, fairly easy. Which, you know what's funny is there's a lot of people out there, even like well-known famous guitarists, or just singer songwriters, whatever. If you try and get them to play fast like a punk rhythm, they just don't do it right. It really is a feel thing that a lot of people can't seem to get right for some reason, and I don't understand it. Like, a lot of people think you're strumming just up and down the same note, but there is a pattern to what you're playing. So for instance, like, I'm not just going, it's over top of the beat. It's, you know what I mean? It's not just playing as hard as you can. There is some rhythm to it. I can hear it out of my left earbud. How does the mic sound with the headphones in? I'm always curious what people hear over the headsets. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, that's right. Alright, so that's pretty much what I'm going to do. Yo, Ben, I like the rhythms. You don't like the first one. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. But if what you're saying, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. Subscribing to the channel does go ahead and enter you in with the pedal competition. So you will, or the pedal giveaway, sorry. It is a very nice Earthquaker Devices hoof pedal. Good fuzz. Don't be scared to enter in, you guys. Could very much be you winning it. That is for sure. Okay, so keep in mind that with these rhythms, although they are simple now, there will be all types of other stuff over top of it. So keep that in mind. So with these rhythms playing, they're very simple. There's no other stuff to them, but that leaves us room for other little things. You feel me? And we might change that ending, but for now, like I said, we gotta get the idea out there. Ben says, hello, I play guitar too. That's awesome, man. What type of guitar do you have? Okay, so let's switch up that ending a little bit. Found a cheap first act in the street. Perfect. Hey man, you gotta start somewhere, right? You gotta start somewhere. That is for sure. Alright, so I do like the rhythm staying there, but let's go ahead and hear that. Next wave music. What's up, man? I say we do a pick slide. Oh, hold on. All right, one more. Okay, let's fix these guitars here at the end here. I think what I want to do there is dun 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 dun. Like I want to get like a chuggy type of thing, like a. Well, I don't have anything playing, so. Play my own kind of punk, noise rock, art rock. That's cool, bro. Like, do you have any references? Now let's do that on the second one. The hard part is the part we're about to do. The hard part is going to be making it feel like everything sort of fell off and we're waiting for that build up to really hit. Helmet and Cro-Mags, nice, nice. So some OG hardcore punk stuff. We're doing a pop punk song today, mainly because me and my buddy, we have a side project. We do like, you know, more fast style pop punk stuff mixed with like alternative Midwest emo. We have a project called Trash Surfer. And this is going to be something that I'm writing. I actually have a song ready for him to come over and do some vocals. He was supposed to come over yesterday. You know, I think we both just kind of forgot and had stuff to do. So, yeah, no harm, no foul. So let's hear this. Maybe we should do... Let's throw these down here for now, mute these other ones so it doesn't play, and then try that. I think we're gonna end up doing something else. Senseless Violence by Anthrax. I tell you what, I do love thrash stuff, man. I play thrash a lot on this channel. Like, I don't really have a thrash tone going right now, or my thrashing guitar, but, you know, know, I do play a lot of thrashy stuff. That actually doesn't sound bad for like an old school kind of like JCM 800 thrash tone. Like the old JCM 800 thrash tone, like early thrash, doesn't really have that modern super overdriven chug. It has that more like you know what I mean? It has that like I don't even know how to describe it besides JCM 800. Like that this amp, I'm pretty sure this one I'm using is actually modeled after the JCM 800. All right. Sorry, just checking chat. I almost feel like we should bring it in, but we'll I'm gonna leave it up to you, Pam. You tell me which one you think sounds the best. I'm gonna do it like this. Alright, check it out. Oops, oops, oops. Came in at the wrong time. One more. We the Peoples. What's up, bro? Alright, and then we go into that, like, the pre-verse. It'll be the pre-verse. He has done a wheel of... Yeah, we do all types of shit. We do all types of different music on the channel. The big thing for me, like Pam just said, it's actually really hard for me to do the nu metal stuff on here, because nu metal, especially, like, it just has so much different stuff going on. Stuff that, first off, I don't usually do. Like, older nu metal would be a lot easier to try and replicate, but even then, nu metal just has this, like, janky, weird feel to it, and to me is, like, really hard to do, especially because I don't really listen to it that much. But yeah, we have attempted, and we got a good riff at one point, but I eventually got brain blocked and had to stop. Okay, so let's see what this will sound like. It's gonna be kind of weird. I don't really want to... I don't know how to make it sound big. See what I'm saying? Hold on. We got this. We got this. Ah, it's so hard to do that. I don't know why that's so hard. It's not hard, but it's hard. Ah, crack the old back. Oh, yeah, that was good. That was a good crack. That's a good crack right there, dude. Got them roller dogs on there. Some Wawa. One time I was drinking my water and somebody said, "Bro, there's not even anything in there. You're not even drinking anything." I was like, "What the? What? Who accuses somebody of not actually drinking their drink? That is wild." All right, let's try this part. This is hard. The timing on this has to be like perfect. We gotta start somewhere. So we'll start there and we'll see how it sounds with double. Yep. Alright, let's do this. Let's see how this will sound recorded doubled, but I just don't like the idea. I just do not like the idea of doing the alternative picking. I almost wonder if that would sound cool doing the... should just go straight into chorus there. Alright, anyways, let's lock in something and see if it sounds good. The thing is trying to downpick that at 203 BPM is really hard. Let me see if standing up helps. In true pop punk fashion, let's just go. We'll bring it super low. How about that? We gotta get even lower. Nope, let's bring it up. That didn't help. That did not help. That didn't help at all. Doesn't even look cool. Why, thank you, Pam. You son of a bitch. Alright, I think that was passable. Like I said, we got to get the demo idea down first before we can actually, solidify anything here. So let's try and double track that. Okay, let's do it. Alright, I think I got the first half, but I still screwed up. Delete that whole thing, start over again. Also, anybody just joining in on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you're joining in from, we are doing a pedal giveaway with some strings and some picks and stuff. So if you are interested in winning this pedal here, I will ship it out in the box with some strings and some picks. So let me know down below. Hit that subscribe button. Don't be scared. I keep getting this squeaky. Hold on. I think it's coming from up here. I need my fret wrap. It goes around the top of the fretboard here. It keeps any extra ringing that might be coming through away. The only problem with this guitar is it does have springs in the back of it right here. Those are strings in the back, but they are covered. So I have a feeling the problem is actually up here. So let's see. Okay, let's try it. Could definitely be better. does it feel like there's a lot of hiss coming through? It does. Um, but the thing is when you have control of them, then you can add them. You can have them be there when you want them there. If you don't have control, then it doesn't really, you know. It's not even really the squeaks that the problem. The problem I'm seeing right now is uh it sounds like the input's really high. Like it sounds like a grounding issue with the guitar is going on actually. It sounds like the pickups are being weird. All right, anyways. Now, if I were to add some octaves, let's take these two. Let's copy. I'll bring these over here. Should be good there. Yeah, we need that in there. We need that in our life right now. There we go. Guitar, we'll name this one Guitar Pick Slide. Well, actually, we're gonna need... So these will actually be the quad guitars. We're gonna have some parts of the song. Then we'll add another one. And we'll make it blue. Nice and blue. Nice and blue. Guitar right. Quad. Quade. It's got some quade. Oi, brother. It's got some quade in it. It's got a little bit of quade. Alright, so literally all I'm going to do, especially since it's a quad guitar track, we're going to turn these down probably like 8 to start off. And now let's add these into here, that into there, One thing I will do, because they are the quad guitars, is we're going to go ahead and cut the low end out of them. Let's do 144. 144 looks good. We'll do it in the plugin just because we can, without having to add something else in there. Alright, let's attempt this. Let's see what this sounds like. Why is that so loud? Oh, because the other guitar was activated. Oops. Oops. That's another weird thing with pop punk music. You're going to have your rhythms, then maybe quad tracks. You're going to have multiple different lead tracks, probably some clean guitars as well, and then different lead sounds, all types of different stuff. You'll have like 10 different guitar tracks. It's insane. Sometimes even more. Like, some people will change it for verse and chorus, like with the way that the guitar tone is. They'll just totally switch the tone of it. Alright, let's try this. Let's attempt. Let's do that one more time. We can do that better. And then we'll add the pick slides in by themselves. Houston, we have a problem. They need to be panned. They need to be panned. They need to be pammed. They need to get pammed. Alright, let's do this again. And then right there where those last dun, 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 we're gonna bring those and actually make it go wow, pick slide, you know what I mean? I'm sure that was so loud in your ear, Pam. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And then we're gonna go to pick slide. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. Next Wave Music. Join in, nerd. Like the stream on TikTok so we can get some people in here. You know what I'm saying? What am I, like, D5 100%? The lowest of the low? Lowest of the low. Alright, here we go. And you know what? Usually I would say don't intervene. You know, do your magic where your magic is needed. But for now, we're gonna cheat a little bit, okay? We're gonna bring our stuff forward. We want these to match up. You feel me? Okay, so we're actually going to need to clip them. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Doesn't matter where we clip those ones, because what we need here is to bring these up. Sounds cool now. Sounds cool without it being like too perfect. Sounds really good, actually. Okay, so we can get rid of these. Should we do like I don't know. We'll figure that out. We will figure that out right now. Okay. We don't need this. We don't need this. Since we already went and fixed it, we shall split. We're going to split the signal. See how that sounds. Should sound good. We're going to solo. Great. Alright, so now we can... Oh, wait, we did need those last ones. Oh, we did need those last ones. Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. We gotta switch that up. LS Crew, what's up, brother? What up, brother? Haven't seen you in a minute. Okay, so we can actually record that down here. Just beautiful, buddy. Just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. We've got Mitty Boy here in the chat. We've got Pam. Who else do we got over there on Twitch? We've got some other people watching over there on Twitch. Making our pop punk debut. Let's go. Okay, so I'm thinking that we actually don't really need those last two little hits there. We've got Kristen over there on TikTok. How's it going? How's it hanging? Bruh, sounds like Markiplier. What do you mean? What do you mean, dude? Dude, if I had to talk in that voice all the time... Well, if I had to talk in this voice all the time, I might just off myself. And then we're doing the... Yes. So now let's figure out where that goes. Actually, that would be good there. So let's just do it there. Yo.
What do you want on your, what kind of beans?
Black.
And then toppings. Like on top of bowl, do you want guac on the bowl? Fresh tomato salsa, chili corn salsa.
The tomato salsa.
And then anything else? Sour cream, veggies,
Cheese, lettuce.
anything else? Cilantro lime sauce, red chili sauce, sour cream, corn salsa.
Did you already do the tomatoes?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want tomatoes. I thought you did the red sauce.
You want the red chili sauce and not
Yeah.
the tomato salsa?
Yeah, but I don't want the tomatoes.
So this, not that.
Oh yeah, I don't want that.
What?
I don't want that.
Okay. What else? That.
Kind of plain, so I guess just like that.
What kind of rice? Okay.
Carl, get off
What
of
do
there.
you mean?
Get. I know. He's a king. He is a freaking king. Carl, we gotta take you to the doctor, bro. Your freaking jaw is swollen.
Is it?
Yeah. The whole side of his face is tough. He needs an antibiotic. Yeah, we gotta get him. I'm gonna take him to the vet tomorrow. Everybody says hi.
Does anybody have ESPN?
She asked if anybody has ESPN.
The app.
Who wants to watch the wrestling? And then right there, we'll do the thing.
I said, I fear this funny haha has turned into like a real passion of mine, and I have really bad FOMO right now, and
Bruh.
I think I took the joke too far.
Yeah, I don't think you should be that worried about it, considering you can just rewatch them. You could probably.
It's not the same.
It is. It's literally the freaking same. Well, yeah, but also we have a shit ton of tortilla chips here already. Huh? Yeah, just get chips. There we go. Now we can glue these together. Where in the fuck? There it is. Okay, so let's hear that intro. Very Blink 182. Well, we don't have regular cable. We just use streaming services. So we have Hulu, HBO, Disney Plus, Paramount, and that's it. Which is plenty for me, because I'm basically, I like documentaries, I like adult animation stuff, and old cartoons. So that's really all I watch. I'm like a big baby. I don't know about you guys. Legend. What's up, man? What are you doing in my swamp? Alright, let's try it with the octaves. Yeah, octaves. Mwah. Octaves are like mwah, mwah. They're just octaving right now. These octaves are ovulating. These octaves have me ovulating, you guys. I'm about to go into labor. About to have a baby because those octaves just sound so damn good. Watch. Guitar's out of tune. We got to do it. I was just fucking around there, but yeah, no, they're definitely gonna sound really good. Dustin, what's up, man? Thanks for joining the stream, brother. All right, tuning up. Carl's about to beat the crap out of Shrek right now, brother. Carl, stop it. I feel so bad. I'm taking him to the vet tomorrow. Anyone who wasn't in here. He has this big lump under his jaw here. I looked it up. It's either it could be a tooth abscess, which doesn't make sense because it's literally under the jaw, which I guess could be, but it doesn't make sense. It makes him yawn when I touch it, which makes me think that it's like the nerves from a cyst. Can you stop that, Carl? You're knocking Shrek off, you ding dong. Yeah. So I think he has a cyst under here, and I gotta freaking get it taken care of. Dustin, I don't make music. Well, name your top 3 favorite bands and go. Alright, we're going to attempt these octaves and see just how they sound. We'll keep them sort of low for now, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, I have them super low, and that's because if I double track it, then it should be a lot louder, but they are very low, so I think I'm actually going to go up like 2 dB with it. Let's make them like minus 10. 10.8 is good. Okay, now, so that, technically, that turns them up. Just turning them both up by 2 obviously makes it louder by 4 dB. Which is very loud. So let's do it. Top 3 favorite bands: Queen, Black Sabbath, Linkin Park. Nice list. It's not a bad list. It's more on the it's more on the mainstream side of, you know, music and stuff, but it's all valid bands. So Black Sabbath, I mean, come on. Honestly, what's crazy is every band you just named has a pivotal moment in their career where they defined music at some point. Like Black Sabbath, they changed metal forever, basically. I mean, they basically invented what we know as a lot of modern metal stuff. Not modern metal, but what bands have become. Linkin Park, the new metal gods, really. I mean, the guys were rock, they were metal, they were this, they were that. They had everything, they had every aspect. Big change in music because of those guys. And obviously Queen, I mean, that honestly, Queen just speaks for itself. I'm not a huge Queen fan. I'm not one of those guys that like shits their pants for Queen, but like they deserve their place in there. They've changed a lot of people's lives. Not mine, but a lot of people's. Can you do a tremolo screech? Do you mean a are you a tremolo screech? Do you mean a dive bomb? Which I don't have enough gain right now to really do it. I don't have a lot of gain. I'm writing a pop punk song right now. Chanvise, are you Korean? Well, most likely it has something to do with your name or just looking on your profile. Mine would be Korn, Slipknot, Linkin Park. Hell yeah. Well, honestly, I don't think very many people look at Linkin Park and as a new era. Like, obviously it is, but I don't think anyone really looks at it yet as a new era. Honestly, I can't even say that I've ever listened to any of the new stuff. Like, I genuinely have not. Dustin. All right, let's tune the... Okay, we need to... Let's go through the song. So I'm going to let you guys hear what we have so far. Keep in mind, those of you who don't write music or know much about the process, there is no bass yet. There is some guitars and some drums. That's all we have. We're writing this on the spot. So understand that, okay? Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to tune up while we play what we have. Let's cook, bro. Bro, I love you already. I love you already. Chanvis. How do I pronounce it? Chanvis Thong? Chanviseth Thong. Dude, there are so many different words in your name. I don't even know how to say it. But I'm going to just call you Hong Kong. I'm going to call you King Kong. My boy Kong. That's it. Dude, that's your nickname. You got to come to the streams from now on just so I can be like, yo, my boy Kong's in the chat. I'm going to just let this play through for you guys while I tune. Hearing that back now, those verse guitars, they might need to be longer. That like we might need to just sit on those for a little bit. Dude, it's so fast for down picking. Like not many people are going to down pick that portion of a song. I'm loving these octaves though. What do you guys think? We're gonna have so many undertones with the chorus of this song. Very Blink 182. So this part's bothering me though, because how are we supposed to downpick this part coming in here? I don't get it. I like a good portion of those drums, but I don't feel like we need those ghost notes. And those of you who don't know what a ghost note is, a ghost note on drums specifically refers to a snare hit, and it's when you hit the snare and then you lightly bring it back down in between notes. So when you hear that boop, ba, boop, boop, ba, boop, boop, ba, boop, boop, ba, with those hits there, that's because it's hitting that ghost note, and they're a little too hard. I don't think we need them with this riff. It doesn't sound right. Hear those? I think it's sort of throwing it off a little bit. We do have some other options though. So let's get rid of that ghost note. Whoa. Okay, we're good. Let's get rid of this ghost note. I think we can get rid of these. We'll keep these last two. They actually don't sound bad there. I am cooking. Also, I've got Chipotle on the way to the house, and I'm mad excited about it. Yo, if you also are into indie pop or K hip hop, please check out DPR Ian. I'll tell you this straight up off the bat. I'm not into a lot of like pop type of stuff, or I do like indie stuff. But I'm not big into like super pop group stuff. I like whatever I'm listening to sort of have an edge to it, and not even an edge like edgy, but like maybe a bit raw, or you know, a little bit of like an edge to it. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. All right, I'm looking it up now. So you said DPR Ian? Is that an I? Or is it all one thing? DPRLAN, IAN, or whatever. DPR, I'm guessing it's Ian. Oh, yeah, that came up immediately. Yo, this dude looks super Korean. Where is he? Is he actually Korean though? In that picture there, he almost looks like partially Filipino. Okay. I'll check it out. Like I said, I'm not big on like super clean, polished music. That's just me. That's just how I am. I've always sort of been around more raw type of music, if that makes any sense to you. But it's just, that's what I'm into. Which is why I love metal music. It's why I love the stuff that I love. Yeah, he's half Australian and Korean. Well, Australian would just be European, so he's half white, half Korean. Right? Because Australians came from Europe, and they were basically they built Australia. They were basically the poor and the broken, and they decided to break off from Europe and come to make Australia their own. One second. Yeah, it says early European settlers and convicts in Australia came predominantly from the United Kingdom and Ireland. So yeah, basically, like, I guess that would technically be Eastern Europe, but yeah. Before he was famous, he used to play in a metal band. What's the metal band called? Something's missing here. I think it needs to be like the kick needs to be sort of a little bit more rapid there. It needs to be do 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 do. Like this. Yeah, and then one more right here would be perfect. Yeah, what's the metal band called that he was in? I'm interested now. Why do like Asian, Korean musicians, they always have this very like smooth, super smooth skin look, like super pale, like they give themselves a super pale look, very feminine look. Why is that so popular over there? Can you tell me? Let's see that one more time. I like it. I like it. I think that this kick here should not be as hard. There we go. Just turn that down a little bit. And then we'll actually put this over here. There we go. Is it like a South Korea thing? Because I know North Korea's got like their own crazy shit going on. They can probably only do so much. Ooh. Okay, so what if, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Now let's say we did the octaves. It's going to be a little bit louder than it should be for this, but we should almost do like a something like that. Or maybe like a I don't know. Could be cool, but I don't know. Maybe for this, we'll do like a. That could definitely be cool. Let's do a louder version real quick. Ooh, that sounds that sounds awesome. Come on, bro. That shit. That sounds so fucking good. That sounds so good, dude. Dude. This is gonna legitimately be a banger. Like, Thank you, baby. This is legitimately going to be a fucking banger. Like, holy hell, dude. This is... I told you guys. With pop punk, make the simple chords and then just fucking go crazy with all the other stuff in the background. Melodies, harmonies, everything in the background to really keep the song like moving and bubbly. Like, come on. If I turn that down, we could probably get a closer feel for what it should sound like this. That honestly sounds so good. We got a freaking dude. All right, let me go pee, and we're gonna come back and nail this. Here's what we have so far. No bass yet, so this is just what we have so far. I appreciate it, Kong. This one's gonna be awesome. I think we'll be able to complete this one in 2 streams as well. What sucks is I have to work all freaking week, so it's gonna be like I'm gonna be kind of tired after work, getting home and stuff. But I'm still gonna make it happen. I'll probably make some YouTube shorts out of this one or something. Also, I am recording this stream. So, you know, I'll be probably trying to splice this into some shorts or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Anyways. I almost wonder if we should, like, let it hold for a second. Let this play out right here. Then just go like straight into the chorus. Like, no bullshit, just balls to the wall, just hit the chorus right there. I think it has everything it needs to just sort of go in, be a sub 2-minute song, and really just kick ass. Honestly. Like it'll feel like one of those songs that is just a constant build to get to the chorus, which if it's going to be like that, then every part, every aspect of the song has to be very interesting. Got to keep people wanting to come back. Okay, so let's record. Yeah, let's do it on the octave, whatever. I love putting together pop punk songs. Honestly, it's so fucking fun. I wish I could start a band with this stuff. Like, this is going to be for my project, but I wish I could play this live. Ugh. Then we can do a chorus that's just. And the first chorus can be real short like that. Let's record the right. This will be a demo. Alright, it's sort of offbeat a little bit. It's off tempo. Say why you let me down. Yeah, that's what. Something like that. That's what it needs to be. And then I'm cooking right now, guys. Then octave would sound something along the lines. We'll go straight. We'll do the same ones that we did in the verse, but we'll switch it to just opened the whole time instead of, you know, choppiness. Yo, Tio. Writing some pop punk shit right now, man. So we have to fix where these hits are for this to really hit right, because the vocals, I can hear the melody of the vocals, but I don't know exactly what we're gonna say yet. You know what I mean? It's got that kind of like goes straight down to that like that lower note there, that E. So and that needs to be a crash. It needs to really impact. And then right there it needs another crash, probably right there on the 3. Think there. Yeah, it's very, very specific of what it's gonna have to be. Yeah, it's a PRS CE 24. Right now, it's the pop punk writing machine. Yeah, on camera, it definitely looks a little different. But in person, you know, it's really got those darker edges and then sort of bursts into more of the light green. But on camera, yeah, it definitely gives a little bit lighter look. But it's dope. I've had this thing for a while now. Oh, yeah, that's good. I was going to be writing this song with the Fender over here, but it needs some new strings, and I need to get it going. But yeah, okay. So this is a very like, it has a very Blink 182 feel to this song. It really does. There's no bass yet. Yeah, like I said, in person it doesn't really have that yellow look, you know? Well, I have an idea for some lyrics there. Just go into no pressure. This would be trash. Surfer. Carl! Hi, baby. Are you hungry? Are you a hungry baby? Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. Definitely timed for their dinner. I gotta take you to the vet tomorrow, buddy. You're not gonna like that. Trash surfer 2:30 p.m. Hi, baby. Everybody say hi to Carl. Say hi to my baby boy. So it's... Don't sit down on this dog. Yeah, the guitars are messed up there. Just don't let me down. Just don't let me down. Boom. Simple, easy chorus. Done. Yes, very pop punk. Very, very pop punk. We're writing a pop punk song. And I got my pop punk cat here with me, which I'm taking to the vet tomorrow. He's got this lump right here underneath of his jaw. And we looked it up, and it could be anything from an abscessed tooth, which I don't think it is because it would also be on the side coming down. It's under the jaw. So it's probably swollen lymph nodes, which means he most likely will need an antibiotic, or it's a cyst. And if it's a cyst, that's a big problem because that means they will most likely have to cut it out. And if it's a dangerous cyst or something like that, then I will have to get it done. And I'll have to start a GoFundMe or something. I ain't got that type of money. You kidding me? I ain't got cat surgery money. If I could pay for it in tears, that'd be really easy. Because I can't let my little buddy down. You know? Yeah, it's under his back right jaw. And, you know, I genuinely think with where it is, if the anatomy is anywhere near of a human, I think that it is the glands or those lymph nodes there, like we have here. Like if you go under your back part of your jaw, for me, mine are huge. Like I got that freaking huge round things right here. And that's sort of what it feels like with him. It's in that same spot, but it's very, very swollen. And every time I touch it, I can tell it's uncomfortable for him. So I don't know exactly how to fix it, but yeah. Blink-182. That would actually be perfect. I love using my cats for stuff like that. My band Trash Surfer, well, me and my buddy's project, I guess I'll say. So I'll show you what our album cover is. If this ever fucking loads. This is the album cover. So we bought one of those smiley birthday balloons from the dollar store, and then the birthday hats, and I got my buddy who is the vocalist of the band or the project I should say. It's not a band, we don't rehearse and stuff. Me and him just make songs. I do my thing, he comes here, does vocals. We did this out back on my deck, and yeah, it turned out cool, but the first idea was to do it with the cats, but it wouldn't have made any sense. We were gonna then we had the idea of like a birthday hat on the cat, but we couldn't get them to sit still. So the idea remained with just to keep it like this. And we had some other stuff, but this is what ended up turning out and looking the best. So that's what we ended up using. And I think it looks cool, but our next album cover, I have no idea what we'll do. I have no clue. It really just depends, because I genuinely think what we're going to end up doing is just using singles. So we'll end up just coming up with art. My brother's supposed to be drawing a logo for us, but he's moving into a new home right now. So it's like... No, I didn't. And that's because I haven't listened to any music since then. The Veterino. Carlitos, man. Carlitos. Consuecos. Bambranos. Bambranos, Carlitos. Jalitos. Bambrana. A lump of nerd backdraw. Do you can now make a cat? You know, I'm listening. No, I didn't. I do have the stuff that people have recommended me. It's ready to go. I'm going to be listening to it at work tomorrow because where we're working and what we're doing for work, I'm gonna have my headphones in like most of the day, so I'll definitely end up listening to it. But I just haven't listened to anything on Spotify since that. So yeah. Suddenly remember Nirvana. That's cool, by the way. Thanks, bro. Yeah, you know, honestly, I've been talking about this a lot recently when I go live. I just have to find the time to do it. But my idea and suggestion from the people who watch my channel, they know how much I hate doing covers. But because people love to listen to music that they already know, which it doesn't make sense to me. It's like you don't know a song until you listen to a new song. So everything is... Anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm planning on most likely doing some live streams where I can capture more people, where I'm doing covers of stuff all the way from metal to pop punk, you know, Metallica to Blink style stuff. So that just songs that I want, I'll play them. That way I feel like I'm still winning. But you know, there's people that literally just play covers on their phone, from their phone, and get way more subscribers. You know, I think building the audience first, having more numbers, will help the streams of this stuff, because YouTube will push it out to more people. Anyways, that's enough of that. But I got some Chipotle downstairs waiting for me. What else do we want to get done today? We've hit that 2-hour mark. It's 5:20. I really want to be able to get some videos recorded. I got my other camera set up. I got that Sony there. I got this Sony here. So I really want to get some other stuff recorded. And I also really want to eat. So let's see. Let's check out what we have so far. Yeah, I know. It's that's the whole thing. Like, there's no bass yet. Matter of fact, before I get off, let's have some fun. I'll play some bass for you guys, just so you guys can hear how awesome this will sound with bass. Just don't let me down. Say what you want. Say what you need. Say what you want. Don't let me down. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, everything is sort of in demo mode right now, if that makes any sense. Damn Chipotle, what'd you get? Same thing everybody gets. Fucking beans, rice, and meat. And then, of course, some hot sauce. They charge extra for guac, so I say, screw you. They charge extra for queso. Boo, I got queso at home. I don't need none. Millie, what's up? Dude, it's been raining like crazy over here. Yesterday and today. Going out to dinner for my mom's birthday. Nice, nice. Mama Bear's birthday. How old is she going to be? So yeah, the song, by the way, so the song, obviously, you hear it with just me playing bass. Now, imagine what the song's going to sound like once it's mixed, mastered, vocals, everything's there. It's going to sound fucking awesome. And with that said, your boy, want some Chipotle. And I'm going to go bother my lady while she's eating. And then she'll tell me to leave her alone, but I'll still keep bothering her. Then she'll walk away. And then I'll have the living room to myself. Cheat code, fellas. It's a cheat code. All right, you guys. If you can't hand fart, remember, if you can't do hand farts, you ain't worth a shit. You got to be able to at least do farts with your hands, or you know, the classic. I mean, come on, armpit farts. Come on, dude. Where you really win is when you get them with those ones. Yeah, remember the kid in school who would walk around? I mean, at least when I was in school, bro, kids would just be walking around fucking armpit farting all day long. It was ridiculous. It was an absolute monstrosity, really. That was just for you, Pam. All right. I might end up getting back on the stream, so if I do, I'll let you guys know in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, join my Discord. Link's in the bio. Join the Discord. I'll talk to you guys later. All right, stay metal. I'll check you later. Peace.